Alright folks, welcome back again. It's been a little while since the show. Here comes Cue Ball. Welcome back again folks. It's good to see you guys here once more. We got the old Simon Patrick luthier guitar on the chopping block today. Talked to the owner and he wants to do a full setup on this guitar. I don't know if you, is this the one that had a whole bunch of, a whole bunch of high frets and low ones. You need to make that thing play, really get the action down on it and play right. Those frets have got to be leveled. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to level the frets, re-radius them, and crown them and polish them and, you know, all that jazz. However, y'all know I've been really bad sick, man. I'm not sick right now. But I don't have any energy, man. Don't have any energy whatsoever, and I don't have any wind yet either. But the wind's not the problem, it's the energy. Normally I would do all of this in one night, in one setting. That's not going to happen today because I just wear out. I wear totally out too fast. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start by leveling these frets. And I'll bring you over here, get you closer. And I've done this a million times on videos, but we got a lot of new subscribers since then. So I'll go through all the steps and explain what I'm doing and just take my time and level the frets, and then of course after that we got to put the radius back in, and then we got to crown all the frets. I don't know how far we're going to get on this video because of the way I feel, but well, I'll go as far as I can, and then I'm going to make like a series of videos on this fret job and on this entire setup actually. So I'll make a playlist. A lot of people went after me about filing frets, mainly the ends of them, and how you roll over, you know, on the ends of the frets. This guitar don't need that, but I'm going to make a playlist with some of these files will be in there, videos will be in there of this fretwork, and I'll do a video on that, how I do it. Anyways, bring you over closer and see how far we can get tonight. Hold on. I hope all you guys are doing well. I've said this before now, you got to color, I'm going to color all the frets, and you got to use blue because no other color will work. It's got to be blue. You can't, no, you can use any color that you can see. I just happen to be able to see blue better than most colors. I don't know if you'll be able to see this on the camera very well or not. But I won't bore you completely to death with this. I'm just going to show you how I get started here. I'm going to color every one of the frets blue, just like I'm doing here now. You probably can't even see this on the camera. And then, well, I'll just bring you back and show you. Hold on. Alrighty then, got all the frets marked blue. I have a medium grit, diamond grit actually is what it is. File here, sharpening stone you might want to call it. It's could be called many things. You know what, I'm going to knock the nut out of that. Hold on, let me get geared up for that. Always things going wrong, man, all the time. Now, I don't know if you can even see that or not. You might be able to see it now. Knock the nut out so I can use this file and I can come right off into infinity. Same down here at the sound hole, same thing. So I just like to lay a little cloth over the nut and block of wood up against it. Yeah, I felt it go. Well, yeah, it looked like it was still standing there or sitting there or whatnot. Alright, now put this over here with the rest of the parts for this guitar. Now, like I say, I'm going to start with the medium here. And I'm just lightly going to, you know, I'm not going to be sanding the guts out of it or anything like that, filing it rather. I'm just going to start back here with the thing in the center of the neck, put my hand on it, and I'm not going to push on it. If I push too hard, I might bend the neck or warp it, and then it wouldn't be level, would it? And I'm just going to give it this number. Few light times. And that's enough right there. Now you probably can't see it on camera, but I can see everywhere the file has touched on every fret. Like right here, it got this side of this fret, it didn't even touch it right there. Same here, it kind of got the middle. This fret, it got this side, it got this side, never touched it over here. This side, never touched that. That one down here, it got the middle of that one. And that's the radius, is why we're seeing the middle of these. The radius is a 16 inch, I think. I'll measure it, but I'll have to measure it again when we put the radius back in it. But that's good. I mean, it is touching all of the frets, so I just got to continue to do this. It won't take very long. In fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and switch to the fine one, because it's not going to take very much off of there. The frets don't have that much wear. I don't think they had any wear. No, it's not so much wear in the frets as it is uneven, not level, ununiform rather. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and switch to the fine, because it's not going to take very much, man, to get this thing in shape. Use this fine one, and I'll have to do less sanding, polishing, and all that jazz. I ain't going to bore you to death with this. I'm not pushing on the file hardly at all. This is mostly the weight of my hand on it. It's some of these frets, it's not getting the very outer edges, and I know why. It's because of the arch in the fretboard. It gets worse as you come down here. It starts about right there. Both ends of the frets are not touched from about right there down. And that's because of the radius of the fretboard. So I'll just do this until they're flat, until all of the glue is gone. And I'll bring you back. Hold on. It don't take very long to level frets with those files. That's what I like about them, man. It doesn't take all day to do it. Okay, gotta do the same thing again. I got a 16-inch radius block here. Well, I'll show you first. Here's what I checked the radius with. And it's not very much of a radius at all, man. You probably can't see that, but it's a 16. When we start, before I set this guitar up, I want to make sure the saddle has got a 16-inch radius back here on it too. It needs to match the radius of the fretboard. Alright, we color them all blue again. And then I take this 16-inch block right here. It's already got paper on it. I think it's 400 grit. And then we color them all again, go over it with the block until, you know, every bit of the blue marker is removed. So I won't bore you with this. You saw me do it just a few minutes ago. And I'll bring you back and show you what the score is. Hold on. Don't get me wrong, this still takes a very long time. I just found that those diamond grit files are way faster than a leveling, what's it called, man? Bar, not block. Beam. Those are a lot faster than a beam with sandpaper on it. And, you know, but it still takes a long time. This takes a long time, too. And so you can see, I think maybe you can see at 16 on there. 16-inch radius. I'm just going to do the same thing and mark them all blue. I'm just going to start here. And just slowly start putting the radius back into the frets. We want to make sure, like I said, we want to make sure the radius of the saddle matches the radius of this fretboard. Now, I can see because we leveled the frets, this block is only hitting on the outer edges. And that's because the fret is level and this has got a 16-inch radius in it. I just got to keep going with this sandpaper until all of that blue is going in the center up through. I don't know if the camera's picking up the blue or not. I can't tell really in the screen. I can't see it, man. So I can barely see the guitar. And I won't bore you to death with this because it's going to take a long time too. There again. So I'll bring you back once we have radius in the frets. So hold on again. Woo! We having fun yet? Look how flat those frets are. Man, I'm out of breath. But all the blue's gone. It's got the radius back into it now. The block I kept sanding down until it did. It looks like it's, well, it was getting more on the sides than it was the center. As soon as it started to take the blue from the center, I stopped. And they are flat city, man. I also took that rocker and no more rocks. There's the rocker. And I checked those frets that were high. They're not any high frets anymore, so we're good. Hold on. Just want to show you what a difference a house that never sleeps setup will do for you. No rocking. They're rough. Still got. I got to. Next step will be to crown them. It's not rocking anywhere. When you check for rocks on a fret, you should. Don't just check it, the fret. You know, start like right there. Start checking for rocking, and go across. Work across the entire 3 frets that you're rocking on. You know, try to rock all the way across the frets, all the way across. They should be perfectly level, man. Every fret and in uniform with the one before and the one after. So I wanted to show you that. Yeah, hold on. I think we went about as far as we're going to go tonight. So there you have it, folks. Like I say, I'm going to make a series of videos on this particular fret setup thing, just because I'm so sick, mainly is why. But you know, a lot of people come on YouTube and they want to just see how to level frets. Well, here's your video of how to do it, or the way I do it anyway. Here's those files I was telling you about. You can buy like 3 of them in a kit. I think you can get the kit with 5 in them too, but 3 is all you need. And they're diamond grit. They are fast, man. But even at that speed, I've still been in here a long time, soaked with sweat. I don't know if you can see it. Not as bad as I was a while ago, but bad enough. In the next video, we'll go into crowning these frets now, and I'll talk about crown files and show you the best ones on the planet, I think. Probably the most expensive ones on the planet too, now that I think about it, but they get the job done quicker than those old files that only cut in one direction. Cheers. Thanks for watching, folks. I'm going to go chill a while. Literally, I'm going to go chill. That's the way I do. I freeze and get cold after I sweat like this. So I got to get more water or beer, something. Cheers to you. I'll see you on the next one. Kill him, man. I swear I'm going to kill him. Watch and see.